Yeah, okay. So Timmy and Nia together? Yeah, that's cool. So what we're going to do is, since they want the nail salon, and I know Nia wants to really get the nail salon, right? Okay, so we're going to structure it in a way so we're going to create products that she could now implement, and in those products that we'll be able to have offer and value systems to where she'll create that income to where she'll accomplish that. And then the cash flow that she'll gain from that will be what we'll use to get her the inventory that she needs to multiply that. That make sense? Yeah, that's what we're going to do then. It just makes sense that we do it that way, because if we don't, then it's just not going to get done. Now, let me ask you a question. Has she ever thought about writing a book to kind of become an expert in the field? But that's what we're going to structure on. We're going to now evaluate all the needs and problems that somebody may have in doing that. Oh, so this is what we'll do, right? We're going to take a list of the dream outcome. This is going to be the homework. So when I see her later today, you know how Uncle Dre does. I got to come in big game and get him the homework that's needed. Of course. So when I come in later, I'm going to have her do some homework, and the homework's going to entail that we're going to now list out with the pen and paper, old school style. You know I'm a 90s baby. You got to take it back to the old school. So what we'll do is take out the pen, pad, notepad, whatever we're going to get. No phones, though. No phones. We're going to have the intellectual thought process to really get into what we're going to put into AI, because we are the brains behind this. Do you follow? Okay, you're following. So with the brain that we're going to entail, we're going to now put that into the AI ChatGPT system. And the question is simply going to be, come on, it's going to be, what's the dream outcome? So for Nia's situation, it's going to be, what is the dream outcome for a nail salon owner? What do they want to accomplish? Then we're going to list down those problems. Now, the problems may be, they may need a flow of clientele. They may need a way to market. They may need a referral system. They may need a way to make the systems easy. So now that we have that dream outcome, we're then going to have Nia's homework be, what will be the problem that will be the obstacle that prevents somebody from meeting that dream outcome. Are you following? Okay, so now that you're following me and we got that, we'll now turn those dream outcomes into solutions. And in those solutions, it will simply be, what is the problem, and then how can we turn those problems into answers that we can solve? And that's how we're going to stack the value that we'll provide. And we're going to put that in a simple book. And in that book, we're going to make it from one-on-one, meaning how can Nia give this book to a business owner? Then we're going to do one to a small group, meaning how can Nia now have workshops, virtual classes, and boot camps to other people that may want to become business owners. And then we're going to set it up to one to many. How can she package it, license it, to now she can sell it to a school? You know, the cosmetology schools, the people that need this information, and we can start the kids young and early. And that's what we're going to do. And I'll see Nia later. Oh, Nia's on her way? Perfect. So now that we're going to have those entails and installments, we're going to then verify each and every goal set. Because the goal is, man, we really want to have the value pay for all of the future purchases. We don't want to pay for things by our time, because one of the lie that we was always told is time equals money. But come on, man. Me and you both know better than that. Why? Well, I'm going to tell you. If I was like, bruh, I need you to give me, or better yet, I'll give you $1 million. You'll be like, yes, let's do it, right? Okay, then. So the only stipulations to that $1 million is you'll have to end your life within 30 seconds after receiving the money. Now, would you still want that money, sir? I did not think so. So based off of that manifestation and the implementation of that, that just means on a micro level, it has to be granular on the macro level. That's correct, right? Certainly. So if time is more important than money on that scale, then it has to be more important on the larger scale. So that's the lie that we was told, and we have to be untold to that. Time is vastly more important than money. So we cannot sell our time for money. And that's what we're going to teach. Not only Nia, but every kid under that. Hold on. Let me see what they're talking about in the kitchen. I'll be right back. I think my drink is made. But yeah, man, anytime you need me, just call me. We're going to get the coaching done, and we're going to make it happen. Yeah. So just allow yourself to understand the stipulations of how We just change how we work our time, and we're going to work with our brains, and we're going to teach the kids that they need to be wealthy early. That's why it's children of wealth, man. You get it? Is it coming together for you? Thank you. So yeah, any other time, any other hour, man. And just like that, we're going to make it happen. And as far as Timmy and that bike, what we really want to do is we want to kind of do the same thing with Timmy, but we're going to have Timmy write a book that's going to actually implement the sales skills, right? Because at any stage of life, you need to understand how to sell. So what we will do with Timmy is we're going to show Timmy how he can get his bike on his own. I know he wants that bike for Christmas, and we have just enough time to get it done. But Timmy's going to feel so much better knowing that he got that bike himself, knowing the skills and tools that we set forth for the rest of his life. But let me take this call right now. Hit me up as soon as you understand the time schedule and the time frame, and then we'll implement that with Nia and then start the rest after that. All right, sounds good. I think somebody's at the door.
Let's go to play.